Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Friday. Today we have a different show. Today we're discussing tandem instructor etiquette. So let's get right into it. All right guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk a little bit about proper tandem instructor etiquette. This comes from experience that things that I've experienced out in the field, being a TI for many years, and just looking at new tandem instructors coming in and start getting into rotation and all that. So let's go over a few tips to make you a better tandem instructor. All right, one of the first things is if you already know who's going to be your student on the next load and you have time, if you're not turning loads back to back or whatnot, get to know your student a little bit, introduce yourself and, get to know them, ask them, I don't know, things like what drove them into wanting to jump out of a plane. And that way you can get a little bit of the edge off. They're already nervous enough to be strapped to somebody jumping out of a plane after signing a ton of waivers. So get to know your student a little bit and talk to them, walk them through the whole process and what you are going to do in each stage, so they can, don't overload them, but also inform them of what's going on and what are the next steps. Also, answer any of the questions that they might have about the ride up to altitude, about the free fall, about the canopy ride, about the landing. Emphasizing stuff that it's really important, like lifting their legs for landing or keeping the arch position. So keep them informed and step by step, kind of break down what each process is what's gonna happen in each process and what you want them to do as you are in each process of the skydive. This one's one I see a lot. If you're doing hand cam, remember that the subject that is the most important subject is your student, not you. So it's good to mess around and make faces and all that, but remember to keep your subject focused. Again, they're paying for a service. This is a memory. They might do it just once and don't do it again. So make it memorable. Remember, it's all about them, not about you. This is another one really important, that you are well presented, you're groomed. This is not a suit and tie job, but you should be well presented. Groomed. If you have a beard or if you have long hair, tie your hair. If you have a beard, trim it. I've seen a lot of tandem instructors that also, a hot summer day, we're all sweating, then that's perfectly fine, but just be well presented. If you're sweating all day, doing tandems all day, have at least one or two extra t-shirts so you can change them during the day. That way you're not sweaty, that way you're not smelly. Also, we don't like smelly students don't like smelly instructors, so it's the same. Remember that they are paying for a service and that you are the image of that company or that skydiving center for those 20-30 minutes that they're enjoying their time over there. So be well groomed and take a shower. Language. That's a really important one. I've seen a lot of drop zones that people are just yelling around and cussing, and it doesn't look right. Remember that this is a company, it's a business, and you're interacting with customers, which might do a tandem just once to try it, or they might come as a yearly thing, or they might bring other customers to jump, or they might actually pursue skydiving careers and sign up for AFF. So you're dealing with clients. And as you're dealing with clients, you have to mind your language. So no cussing at any point of the skydive. So let's say that you have your student already harnessed up, suited up and ready, and you're about to walk out to the boarding area and onto the aircraft. Just make sure that in every stage of your tandem, your students okay. Communicate with them. Make sure that they are okay on the ride up to altitude. I like to give them exercises, breathing exercises, if I feel that somebody's a little bit nervous. It's okay to be nervous because they've never done this. This is normal for you and me, but it's not normal for them. So just, talk to them, calm them down, and remember that they're probably overloaded. So refreshing the steps to getting to the door, the position in the door, the body position in free fall, and all that. It's always something I like to do slow and pause so they can actually register all the information. This goes without saying, but never ever push somebody out the plane. The reason behind this is that you never know how your student might react to the stress or the anxiety or all that. So if that person, they're your student, is certain that they're not jumping out of a plane, just slowly retract from the door and get back on the seat. Usually, as we all do this, we kind of motivate them to go around and we motivate them into jumping out of the plane at the end so they can experience the skydive. But if they're definitely not going, just don't push it. Just retract yourself from the door and sit back on your seat, go back to your seat, and then ride the plane down with the pilot. Never ever push somebody out the plane. Here's another tip. If you have a student that is a little bit dizzy or feeling sick under canopy, sometimes the free fall goes very well, and as soon as we are hanging under a perfect canopy, your student starts to feel a little bit dizzy, feel sick, a little bit nauseous. This will make them feel a lot better. So you have to give them solid ground to stand on, right? Ask them to stand on their feet and keep your feet out a little bit so they have a little bit of, let's say, ground to stand on, and let them stand on your feet for a while. For a couple of minutes, just fly, no sudden movements, fly a little bit straight. If you have to turn, do really gentle turns, and have them breathe and stare at the horizon. That will actually make the dizziness go away until you touch down. That way you're not gonna get puked on, which is what we don't want. So yeah, if you have a dizzy student or a student that's feeling a little bit seasick, have them stand on your feet for a couple minutes. That should do the trick. See how we share the knowledge with you? I bet you didn't know that one. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell to get our latest notifications so we can bring you more and more interesting content every week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.